Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
Winds will continue tonight. We've already seen peak gusts at 50 miles per hour. If there is any good news, rain is expected to end.
But then there are the colder temperatures and the chance for snow this weekend. Let's get the latest on what's to come from Hutch, who joins us early. Hutch?
Thanks so much, you two. As we head into the evening hours, these gusty winds are beginning to taper off already, and we have seen gusts over 40 miles per hour in Grand Forks and Fargo. Temperatures are already diving into the 30s in parts of northern and northwest Minnesota, Roseau, all the way down to Detroit Lake. So you've warmed up a degree or two over the last hour. 40s to the west of the Red River Valley. Here's a look at the latest wind gusts over 30 miles per hour. So if you're heading out that door this evening, that wind continues to be pesky and wind chilly for sure as well. However, our showers of rain are exiting off to the east and decreasing in intensity as they move off into that easterly direction. Clearing skies, decreasing winds for the rest of your evening tonight, as we will see temperatures in the 30s by the 10 o'clock hour here. Winds will not be as bad. Now, overnight tonight, things look pretty quiet, but we still have a first alert weather day in effect for Saturday. Chance of measurable snow. We're not talking a foot, a few inches. I'll have details here in a few minutes.
All right, thanks so much, Hutch.
Changes are coming in Cass County as it's one of 16 counties moving from moderate to high risk level in the spread of COVID-19. Cass has become the first county in the state to surpass 1,000 positive COVID-19 cases. Valley News Team's Stacey Van Dyke breaks down the changes to come. Stacey?
Thank you, Andrea. Cass is a high-risk county. The only higher category is the critical level. Governor Doug Burgum is calling on bars, restaurants, and businesses to operate at 25% occupancy with no more than 50 people. Dance floors and gaming are to remain closed, and takeout or delivery is again recommended. For the first time, more than 200 new cases were reported in Cass County in a single day. Now, many of those who watched the governor today on social media called for a mask mandate. Rather than enacting closures or a mandate, the governor again touted personal responsibility, calling on everyone to find their love.
We said, find your why. Today, I'm going to say, let's see if we can find our love. There are many religious practices in our world that at their heart all contain basic elements of love thy neighbor as thyself. But I would say that we know that we're seeing it today in our schools, that we've got people that are masking up because they love their teammates, they love their school, they love their classmates, they love their teachers.
The governor is calling on local leaders to take action, finding a way to incentivize mask wearing and potentially tighten restrictions even more in their own cities. Tonight at 10, hear what the governor says about students spending more time in the classroom. Andrea?
All right. Thank you, Stacey. 23 counties didn't change risk levels today, and 3 actually went down a risk level. To see where your county falls, you can visit our website, valleynewslive.com.
New tonight at 6, Friday will be a big day for a Cass County school district as it continues to monitor a growing problem. Central Cass is experiencing an uptick in COVID-19 cases, with 30% of the students considered to be close contacts of confirmed cases. Valley News Team's Callie Hubbard explains what's at stake.
A new high across Cass County with nearly 1,100 active positive COVID-19 cases Wednesday.
I think every school is wrestling with that as county and state numbers continue to rise. It's not surprising that the schools feel that as well.
Central Cass Superintendent Morgan Fornes says the biggest spike in COVID-19 cases within the district is in the high school. According to their response plan, students could soon go from in-person to distance learning.
The fact that we have a larger percentage now, we have nothing to hide. And, we're willing to share with our community that we've had an uptick in cases.
Fornes says a huge challenge for schools across the state is finding enough staff to cover the people with the virus, as well as those who must quarantine as a precaution.
If we do move to that distance learning, the first reason is our cases are in the high school, so that's where we would move our distance learning to.
I guess one last message for parents or staff, I guess, what sort of message do you want them to know, or kind of as a school, how you're working to try to keep these numbers down?
Trust that the school is doing everything we can working hand in hand with the health department. We're following the recommendations.
Fornes adds it's important for the school to do its part to care for the kids as well as the community, since the kids spend even more time out of school. In Castleton, Callie Hubbard, Valley News Live.
Today, Fargo Public Schools reported 22 active COVID-19 cases in students, 13 in the staff. That's an increase since last week. West Fargo is reporting 30 students and staff are out with the virus.
Sanford Health says they have recently seen an influx of patients trying to get a rapid COVID-19 test by taking a trip to the emergency room. But Sanford officials say those types of tests are not administered to just anyone.
We absolutely want to see those patients that are concerned about their, short of breath, their symptoms are where they just can't manage at home. But we reserve the rapid testing for patients that we think would be likely to be hospitalized.
Sanford says the best way to get a test is to call the My Sanford Nurse line at 234-5000, or you can ask your doctor to order you a COVID test.
From the Northern Valley, there have been reports of a possible shooting at a gas station in Grafton. That sent public schools in that town into a lockdown. Valley News Team's Courtney Lockie joins us live from Grafton with more. Courtney?
Mike, Andrea, I'm in Grafton at the Cinex gas station where the alleged shooting took place. Now, I was just talking with a couple of employees inside, and one woman says she was actually here at the time of the incident, but she didn't hear any gunshots. She said an officer later came inside and told her that a man had come and filed a report saying that another man had fired multiple shots at him. Now, officers say that this man wasn't hurt, so we're unaware of any injuries at this time. But officers told her they had reason to believe that this man who then fled was somewhere in the area of the schools. Now, but when I came into town, I stopped at the gas station up the road where a student was working. She tells me that it was an early day, that everybody was supposed to get out around 12:30, but they were held in lockdown in their classrooms until about 1:30. No one I've talked to, the student, the employees, or police, were able to say if somebody was captured or if they're looking for somebody. We've made multiple calls to police, but still haven't heard back. We'll bring you more information as soon as it becomes available. For now, reporting live in Grafton, Courtney Lockie, Valley News Live.
All right, thanks, Courtney, and we'll continue to monitor this story and share any updates that we get on our website at valleynewslive.com.
A sad ending in the search for a missing 80-year-old man. Robert McKinnon's body was found yesterday at 3501 45th Street South. The building is just 800 feet from where McKinnon is said to have been last seen. Police say he was not found outside. Most of the building where he was found at is currently vacant. Sources tell us the building was being shown to potential buyers or renters when McKinnon was found. Online records show the building is owned by Tyler Brandt. We tried to contact him, but were unsuccessful. An autopsy will be done to determine McKinnon's cause of death. The North Dakota Department of Health says they are in communication with Maple View Memory Care.
A Moorhead man accused of taking pictures of a young girl and paying to have sex with another young girl is pleading not guilty. Authorities say in December of 2019, James Van Raden responded to a Craigslist ad which was looking for a tutor for a 10-year-old girl. He told the ad poster that he had a very taboo mind and admitted to liking underage kids.
A recall is being issued for some flushable wipes. Later on Valley News Live at 6, we'll tell you what sort of information you should look for on the package.
And temperatures on their way down quickly now across the valley. We are about 10 to 15 degrees colder across the region than we were yesterday at this time. We'll have details on that snow expected for your Saturday, a first alert weather day. Details coming right up.